Alright, what's going on, guys? It's me, the Weird Cheeto, coming back to you with another video. This video is going to be my personal best quote-unquote no recoil settings. I say quote-unquote because, well, there's really, unless you play ALC and you're Jen Burton, the literal best fucking controller player in the game, you're really not going to be able to consistently have no recoil. But other than that, this is the settings that allow me to control recoil and aim well as best I can. So, here we have a 301 and a Volt. Not really that hard to control recoil with, but here. Oh, that guy. There we go. Not really that hard to control recoil with these two guns, but here. Let me go through the settings and why I use them. The interact style, prom style, I don't really even know what this means. I just have this on compact. That's really always what I've had it on. Button hints off, because I feel like with the button hints on, it's a little too cluttered. Like, I don't like the screen being like that. So I have that off. X with shield icon as crosshair. Most people usually play with this off, because it helps them hit their shot better. But I don't know, my brain's just weird, I guess, because I cannot play with this thing off. Like, I can play with it, but I don't hit as many shots as I can normally with this thing off. I play with my damage numbers on both, because I really like the way it looks when I'm frying someone. And, like, the damage numbers are both stacking, and I can see how much I'm hitting them for in total. Don't know what obituary... Oh, I think this is just kill feed. Play with this on, because, obviously. Minimap rotation on, it's just the way I prefer it. Let me see. Weapon auto cycle on empty off, which I don't know if I should play with this off or on, honestly. I'll play with it off because I've played with it off since day one. Auto sprint off because I like being able to walk around. Like if I'm, for example, creeping up on someone, I don't want to try to creep up on someone and then sprinting and giving away my position. Double tap sprint off because that's just too weird for my brain to comprehend. I don't know what difference this makes, so I don't know what that is. I just have it on 3D, I guess. Taking damage closes death box or crafting menu. I personally have this on because I am too stupid to actually be able to close a death box if I take damage to be able to close it manually. I'm not good at multitasking, so I have this off. What is this? Hop up, pop up? What is this? I don't know what this does. So, on, I guess. Streamer mode off because I don't use that. Anonymous mode off. I don't need that. Usage sharing. I don't know what this does, but I have it disabled. Performance display on because I like the little thing that shows up in the top right corner. Up that away. I like seeing that, like my FPS and my ping, and see if, like, for example, I'm lagging. I play with a colorblind setting, Protanopia, because I like the way it makes red armor look, and I like the yellow-red dot, or the yellow reticle, rather. And then again, that's just personal preference, like Deuteranopia. I played with Deuteranopia for a bit, and that makes your reticle pink. And I mean, I like that for a bit, but I'm back to Protanopia, because I prefer this one. Let's go to controller. Now, I may be called weird for this. Crouch being R3 is pretty normal. But this here, interact, pick up, and reload with L1. I feel like this allows me to loot more fluidly and be able to loot quicker. Like, I also just like the way it feels. I don't really have a problem grappling anywhere or using my, like, tactical abilities, so I just like the way it feels. So my tactical is square, my pickup and interact with things is L1, my crouch is press my right thumbstick down and circles my melee. Stick layout default, I don't want to mess with that, my brain is not good enough to comprehend. Tap to use and reload for both because I like it like this. Crouch button is toggle, I don't like holding, I prefer not holding it. Aim button is hold, it's just what I've played my whole life, I'm used to it. L2 and R2 button dead zones, you always want to have these as low as possible, because you always want to be able to get the first shot on your enemy. Like, first shot advantage, it really matters, believe it or not. I play with this, my menu cursor speed. I might actually turn it down low-key, but I play with it, like, just in the middle of moderate for L2 and R2. This is my aim settings. So before it was 5.5, but I turned it down back to my old settings where I was actually a genuine laser beam. But I play 4.3. I'm a classic. 4 because I like it's not like too quick, but it's not too slow either. It's the best of both worlds. And 3 because, well, that target dummy got hella beamed, but you know what I mean. 3 because it allows me to control my aim better and be able to hit more shots consistently. I play classic. I played steady for a bit, got bored of it, went back to classic. I played linear as well for a bit. It was too, like, sensitive to touch. That's why that works. That happens. My movement dead zone right now has to be on large because I have severe stick drift in my left thumbstick. So inverted look, I don't play that. It's too weird for my brain. Vibration off because I don't like vibration, and obviously no ALCs. Nothing in the ALCs. Now, field of view. This, in my opinion, is more of a personal preference. Like, obviously you can play 110 field of view and be able to see everything, but because of how low of a sensitivity I play, I like playing with a lower field of view, so making things like flicking and everything is a lot easier for me, and like tracking and everything is a lot easier for me. That's really just personal preference though. Sprint view shake on minimal because, well, obviously my brightness is here. Might turn it down, I don't know though. I'm pretty sure I used to play with my brightness here. I turned it down to here though. My audio, 100% master, 90% sound effects, and 50% dialogue. And that's pretty much it. I play with a normal DualShock controller. Just play this game with a normal DualShock controller. I love playing this game. I love this game. This game will forever be one of my favorites. And that's pretty much it. If you want to give these settings a try, by all means, be my guest. But the thing about certain settings is that there's really no best type of sensitivity. Because in reality, all sensitivity is based around your muscle memory and how comfortable you are using a certain sense. Like, for example, I'm comfortable using 4.3 on classic. You might be comfortable using, like, for example, 7.6 on classic, or 6.5 on steady. It's really just muscle memory. It's muscle memory, and it's just, well, not necessarily muscle memory, it's just, what's it called? I just said it. I'm dumb. It's muscle memory, because obviously you have to have good muscle memory in order to be able to consistently aim. And it's more just personal preference. Like, I prefer playing 4.3 because my hip fire is pretty good. My hip fire, at least I have to, like, regain my accuracy, but my hip fire was pretty good, and my ADS is pretty good. Like, but yeah, that's about it. As I said, if you want to try my settings, go ahead. They might not work for you. They might actually work for you. Hell, they might even help you aim better. Or they might help you find your actual genuine godlike, this genuine settings that'll make you godlike. You never know. But if you did enjoy the video, please consider giving it a like because it would help a lot. It would help me get noticed. Please consider subscribing because that would also help a lot, and it'd make me very happy. If you dislike the video, go ahead and dislike. That's your decision. If you feel like, I'm too bad of a content creator, or too bad of a YouTuber, and I don't deserve a sub, well, then don't sub. It's really up to you, but it'd make me happy, and it'd help a lot if you did. If you liked and subbed. So, I hope this video was helpful, informative, in any way, shape, or form. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Goodbye, guys.